So now we are going to look at how to actually set up your graph because we're really particular about how we want these to look. We want you guys to have the best possible way. We want you to see how to do it before we just ask you to do it. Okay, so the first thing that I want to mention, we said in our PowerPoint, you are not allowed to have any writing in this white spot. You can put your name, but that's it. So that's going to determine how I set up my graph. If I can't write out here, that means I can't put my axes right here on the edges because then I'll be writing in the white space and I'll get points taken off. So we are not going to do that. Instead, we're going to use these dark lines that you can see as kind of markers. So the easiest way to do it is to count over 3. So 1, 2, 3, and up 3. 1, 2, 3, and put your point. That's going to be the corner of your axes. Then what you need to do is find a ruler, book edge, ID edge, straight edge of some sort, and draw your axes. Remember, we said graphs needed to be clean and neat and as close to perfect as possible. So that's why we want you using a ruler or a straight edge. And I'm going to stop about 1, 2, 3 from the top, and I'll do the same on my x-axis. I'll do it about 3 from the edge. That way I'm uniform. 1, 2, 3. Because I like uniformity. So, stuck. Now I have my axes. They're pretty. They are very straight, and I'm set up. Now what I need to do is I need to get my graph. So we're actually going to set up our graph for this one right here. We have our title written from our title video, so we'll add that in a moment. But the first thing I want to do is set up my scales so I get everything on my paper. So I have to have my legal hunters that go up to, my highest number is 18. So since I know I don't have 18 little tick marks here, I'm going to count by 2s. For every dark line, I'm going to put a little tick mark. I should put the tick mark every time and not just write the number, so that whoever looks at my graph knows that I am being very precise. This is where you measure this at. So each one's going to be 2. I can even write 0 at the bottom. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 22. So I know we only needed to go up to 18, but we should give ourselves room at the top. That way our highest number doesn't just butt up off the end of our graph. Okay, so the next thing that we need to do is set up our x-axis scale. So we need to count the number of dates we have, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 9 dates, and we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That is perfect. That way I can skip a line between each date. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And since I ran out of room, I'm going to go ahead and add one more block here. Okay, so then I'm going to write my dates at the bottom. We have, we'll just go down the list. We have October 15th, October 18th, October 25th, and then October 30th. Then we have April 12th, April 15th, April 22nd, and 25th, and 27th. Okay, now I need axis titles. I want them to be as descriptive as possible. So on my bottom, I'm going to label this dates of license checks, because that's what we did over here in our graph, on our data table. And then on the side, I'm going to title this number of hunters.